Today I'm making a soft baby book from a panel I picked up at a stash sale. It's a quick, easy project suitable for a beginner and can be completed in an afternoon. The first step is to press your fabric so that it's free of wrinkles. I'm just using a spray bottle with some water to help with this. Next, you want to cut your panels on the lines as indicated in the instructions. I love the sound of the rotary cutter. It looks like my cutter's not very sharp, but it'll do the trick. Next, we want to straighten the panels so they are square. I've done this by gently tugging on the sides to get them into shape and lining them up on my cutting board. You can see that this panel comes with extra pictures that I can use in an applique on another project, as well as instructions on how to make the book. Now I'm ready to cut the batting to size. I'm just using some scraps that I had saved from other projects. Take note of the page numbers printed in the seam allowances. You might want to take a photo for later reference. Make sure to match up the correct panels together for your quilt sandwiches. You can use batting with adhesive if you like, or use a temporary adhesive spray on one side to keep the batting in place. But you don't need to worry if you don't have any. Just pin it in place. Place your panel pages with right sides of fabric together and clip or pin them to keep them from shifting as you sew. I like to use clips for bulkier projects. Now, sew around the edges of your panels and make sure to leave an opening so that you can turn your panel right side out. Backstitch at the beginning and the end. Square up your corners as you're sewing. And don't forget to backstitch at the beginning and the end. Cut your corners off so you'll have nice neat corners when your panel is turned. Make sure to avoid cutting the seam you just sewed. Now you can turn the panel out. Just reach right in there and push the fabric through. You'll want to use a tool of some sort to square up your corners, and also to smooth out the seams and make them nice and neat. There you go, that looks pretty good. Next, you're going to top stitch around the edge of each page, making sure to catch the seams of the opening. You can hand sew the opening closed if you like, but it's not necessary as long as you sew close enough to the edge. Again, make your corners square when you're sewing. You can do that by lining it up with your presser foot. Now you want to layer your pages in the proper order. That's why you took photos earlier. Use a ruler and a tailor's chalk or a fabric pencil of some sort to draw a line down the center of your panel. Clip your stack together so it doesn't shift around while you're sewing. Now you're just going to sew down the line, making sure to backstitch at the beginning and again at the end. I used a walking foot for this step because it's such a thick bunch of pages. Now you can clip your threads and your book is complete. Ready for your baby to enjoy. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up.